Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today I wanted to show you every single item that I have packed for 9 months backpacking around South America. So we're currently in Lima, Peru. We've been here for about 10 days. I did want to film this video a little bit sooner, but I've just been too busy exploring the city and today's my last day here, so I thought I would quickly film this and show you every single item that I've packed. So hopefully this will be helpful for anybody else who might be going backpacking, if you're going to South America, if you're not quite sure how much of things to bring. This is what I've packed and hopefully this will help you. So I'm going to whiz through quite quickly because there is a lot of stuff here. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my backpack. So I bought this from Decathlon in France about 5 years ago for our honeymoon. We went to Indonesia backpacking for 3 weeks, I think it was. I've also taken this to Panama for 4 weeks. So it's kind of just the backpack that I had. Honestly, I didn't buy it specifically for the trip. I believe this is 60 litres, that's the size of it. And the good thing about this bag is obviously it has the clip there. But in terms of opening, you can open this bag all the way here and you can really get into the bottom of your bag. It's not just one entrance at the top, which I think is actually really crucial, and it's really important when you're traveling to be able to kind of get to the bottom and make sure you can see everything that's in your bag. So I'm not particularly fond of the colour, but I think at least it stands out, and me and my husband have the same bags as well, so it's easy to kind of keep an eye on. Works really well, and I think it's a great bag. Honestly, anything around 60-65 litres would be great. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my clothes on the right hand side because I have a lot to get through. So first thing that's out is a pair of Christmas socks. These are from H&M. I have 2 of these packed, and these are just really nice for flights, for buses, for if you have cold feet at night in bed. I've worn these quite a few times. So I think having a nice pair of socks is kind of essential for me at least. I have some insoles. Now I wasn't going to include these in the video because I don't actually use them or wear them. But I thought I should because it's something that I bought for the trip, but actually I'm not actually using. So I bought these for my Converse, but actually they're too big almost, like my feet come too far out of the Converse and they're just comfier without them. And I tried to put them in my hiking shoes. I'll show you them in a minute as well. But they just seem like they're too tight and my toes are too squished. And the thing I liked about these shoes is that my toes had a lot of space. I was saying to Jeremy, it's the first time I've ever had shoes with a lot of space. These crowd my toes too much. Anyway, I'm talking too much about each item. I need to move quicker because there's a lot of stuff. Next thing is a cap. This is one I got from Miami. Love it. This is just for the sunny days. I think it's quite handy. Although I think when we go to Nazca in Peru, I think it's meant to be like a desert. And I think a bucket hat might be better because even this is good to keep the sun off my face. It does mean that I'd get burnt here, like on my scalp. So I might have to get a bucket hat for that, we'll see. Next up is pajamas. I have one set of pajamas that I'm just going to wash and keep on rotation. I got these from ASOS, they're under the stories. I don't think this was actually a set of pajamas. I think this is actual clothes that people would wear. But I love the colour and these are super soft and comfy. Again, went for something rather than wearing just a t-shirt. I got some like a t-shirt and shorts so that when we're in communal places like we are at the moment in this Airbnb, it means I can walk into the kitchen, walk to the bathroom, things like that without, you know, feeling like I'm naked, like I have shorts and a t-shirt on. So I'd recommend definitely getting a set of something rather than just a big t-shirt, which is what I was sleeping at home. Next up, I have period pads. So these are reusable. I bought these a couple of years ago, and basically you pop them onto your knickers when you have your period, like so, and then this bit faces up and that's where you bleed onto. These have been an absolute game changer because they're super affordable. They're like $20 or something for a pack of 12, I believe. You can change them throughout the day, have your period on them, and then stick them in the wash. And if they're dirty, you can fold them up like so that they don't get any blood anywhere else. So these are just super practical and great for traveling because you then don't have to worry about, you know, buying tampons and pads and things, and obviously all the plastic waste and all the rest of it. And I keep these in a little wash bag just so that they're all together and I know where they are. Next up, I have my waterproof jacket from Patagonia. I did a huge Patagonia haul. I'll leave it linked down below and also up here if I remember. This is one of the items that I bought. It's a waterproof jacket that packs down into its pocket, which is this size. I think it's brilliant for traveling. It's so easy to travel with, and it's just one of those things that you probably won't use every day, but when you need it, it's good to have it. Next up, I have my Patagonia Cashmere jumper. This was a men's jumper. I got a size medium, I believe, so that it was a little bit big, a little bit oversized and super comfy. Now I've put this in one of these like food plastic bags just to keep it protected, because this was a lot of money. This jumper itself was about $120. I think it was half price, something like that. It was expensive for a jumper. So I put it in here just to keep it protected from liquids, from anything that might get to it, really, just so that it has its own protection. I really don't want that to get ruined. I have a towel. This is, what's the name of these? Is it like an Egyptian towel or Moroccan towel or something like that? It's one of those ones that's really thin, and it's one that you could kind of use to do, you know, yoga. You could use it as a towel, as a scarf. It's quite a pretty one. My friend bought me this for Christmas last year because she knew we were coming traveling. So I haven't used it just yet, but this is going to be great for, you know, beaches, spas, not that we're going to any spas, swimming pools, just any kind of, even just sitting on the mat, on, you know, sitting on the floor outside on the grass, something like that. It's nice just to have something you can sit on and, you know, you can wash and get clean and dirty. I think the good thing about these is that they dry really quickly, as far as she told me, if I remember properly. So that's a really great one. Next up over here, I have swimming goggles, a nose peg and ear pegs, like ear plugs. And honestly, we bought these just because we didn't really know where we're going. We don't really know what we're doing. I just thought, do you know, I'd rather have goggles and a nose peg in case we go somewhere exciting where there's going to be incredible, you know, things to see in the water, rather than not have anything. So it's quite a small package, probably not an essential, but it is something that I packed just in case. I also have a utensil kit. So this has a bamboo spoon, knife and fork and a straw, and then a straw cleaner. Again, I hesitated about bringing this because it's not something that I'm going to use all the time, but I do think it's quite good for day trips, things like that, if we ever need this. And also if we eat out at fast food places, rather than, you know, taking a plastic one, I can use this. So it's something I have with me. I don't know how often I will actually use it during this 9 months. We shall see. Okay, let's move on to shoes. So I have a pair of Havaianas, I never know how you say this, Havaianas. I always get this style. I think it's called rose gold, but it's just like a really nice tan shade. Very neutral, goes with everything, super comfy, and I get the size 39 to 40, European size. So yeah, that's just my flip-flops that I have. I then have, if we talk about sandals, so I have 2 pairs of sandals. So this is like my beach, daytime, casual sandals. I then have these beasts. Now these are Teva or Teva. I did a video unboxing these as well, so I'll leave it linked up here. I'll also leave it linked down below. And I got these because I like the sole on them. These seem really, really comfortable online. They actually are really comfortable as well. These are my kind of hiking sandals. So if we go somewhere super hot, maybe we go looking at waterfalls, anything like that, something where, you know, I'd be sliding around wearing flip-flops and I don't want to be wearing my hiking shoes, I can wear these. So yeah, I got the colour grey. They did have the black or a kind of orangey shade. I love the orangey pinky shade, but all of my wardrobe is that colour, so I thought I'd go for grey. And I got a size, European size 39, and so that's my hiking sandals. Then in terms of shoes, I have my Converse, which is just my casual, you know, day trips in the city kind of shoes. These make me blend in a lot. They're not super fancy. It's just like a regular trainer, just so that I have something daytime. And then if we do anything a little bit more adventurous, I have my hiking shoes. These are from the North Face. Again, I did a video. I'll leave it linked up here, and I'll leave it linked down below as well. These are brilliant. I love the colour of them because I find a lot of hiking shoes are black or dark purple or brown, whereas these are like a nice tan shade, go with everything, and super duper comfortable. Really, really enjoy wearing these. And I think they're quite cool because they kind of pass as trainers, or they'd obviously be great for hiking as well because of the grip and things. So that's my shoes. I have 4 pairs of shoes. If we talk about extra stuff, so I have a skipping rope. Again, did a video, leave it linked down below. And I told myself I was going to skip every single day of this trip, and we're now on day 13 and I haven't skipped once. So I hope this isn't something I carry around forever and never actually use. I do want to use it. Maybe today will be the day, maybe not, we'll see. But I have a skipping rope. I thought it was something that's small and easy and lightweight that I can travel with and exercise with and really get some cardio in. Obviously when you're traveling, sometimes, I mean, tomorrow we're going to be spending 10 hours on a bus, so we're not going to be moving a lot, so it'd be nice to do some yoga and also do some skipping afterwards so that I do get my heart pumping a little bit and kind of do some exercise. I know that with a lot of exercises, you kind of need a gym or you need a swimming pool, or you need a tennis court, or you need whatever it is, you need a lot of stuff. Whereas with skipping, you just need this and you can do it anywhere. So I thought that was a really great kind of buy, even though I haven't used it yet, but I will. I'm sure I will. Next up, I have a torch. This is one that we've had for years. I don't even know how to turn it on. That's going to be useful. Okay. No, don't know how to turn it on. Gonna have to ask Jeremy, but I do have a torch. Again, we don't really know where we're going to be. We don't really know where we're going to be going, when we're going to need it, but I thought it'd be ideal really just to have one in case. Speaking of torches, we also got a head torch each. That one should turn on. Yeah, so I have red, which is apparently good for protecting animals and not disturbing nightlife. And then white, and then brighter. And this is a head torch. Again, I don't know how often we're actually going to use this, but I think it's good just to have in the bag in case we do need it, in case, you know, we go somewhere and there's not many lights around, so we'll see. Thought that could be coming quite handy. Next thing is swimsuits. So I have one swimming costume, which is like a, you know, full length swimming costume in this lovely black and gold pattern. And then I have a bikini, which is this beautiful shade of pink. So I kind of have a cute fun bikini and then a little bit more of a serious swimsuit. Again, I don't really know where we're going to be going to use these things. Initially, I did pack 2 bikinis and 2 swimsuits. I actually decided that we're probably not going to be using them a whole lot anyway while we're traveling, because we're going more into the mountains and things like that. Anyway, packed those 2 as just kind of essentials, just to have them in case we do happen to go swimming anywhere. So then now if we talk about clothes, so I'm currently wearing some beige leggings. You can just about see them. These are from Aerie. I have different leggings, but they're all from the same brand. I'll try and leave them linked down below if they still sell them. I have on a sports bra just because it's super comfortable, and a t-shirt from Target. So this is kind of my essential travel outfit. But I wanted to show you everything else that I have packed in here. So I bought these packing cubes from Amazon. I actually bought a pack of these. There's 4 of these smaller ones, and I bought a pack of larger ones. The larger ones ended up being too big, so I'll just leave these ones linked down below because I only actually use these ones. But these are great just to keep all your items in different packages so you know what is where and what's kept together. So if we open this one, I have 2 other pairs of leggings. So this one is folded on top, and then the other ones I have rolled up. So I have some black skinny jeans, some blue leggings, some orange leggings, and then 3 pairs of shorts, again in the same material. So great for hiking, for yoga, things like that. Orange, blue, and this kind of browny grey shade. So they all fit in together, which is brilliant. And when I'm traveling, I always travel in leggings anyway, so it's never going to change in terms of, you know, packing bags and things. So I love the fact that I have that all in one little container. Next up is dresses and trousers. So we have an orange pair of culotte trousers. These are linen, they're high-waisted, and they come to kind of my shin area. I love wearing these, I feel super cute in them. I then have a pair of pink trousers. These are full length, high-waisted. Again, I love wearing these are like a super cute option for me. But again, they're quite lightweight and thin. And then I have 3 dresses. So I have a blue dress, which is my kind of go-to beach dress. Like I wear this whenever I go to the beach, whenever I want to wear a dress but I don't want to wear a bra. It's like my super duper comfy pajama dress basically. It's what I wear when I want to be really, really comfortable. So that's perfect. And then I have 2 other dresses. I have a white and a kind of browny orange colour. These are mini dresses. They're super easy to wear, super simple, just like a vest dress basically. But yeah, I just wanted a couple that I could wear during the day. I could also wear in the evening if we ever do anything nice, not that we're planning that, but I just think it's nice to have different options. So I have dresses and trousers all in there together. I'm going to struggle to get this closed again now. The good thing about having these packages is that I can only fit a certain amount in there, but it also means I know exactly where things are when I need them. So to get dressed and things, it's super easy. So in here, I have t-shirts and shorts and a skirt. So if we start with shorts, I have 1 pair of denim shorts. I have 1 pair of khaki green shorts. I bought these shorts in a purpley grey shade, a black and an orange. So I had 4 pairs of these shorts, had to narrow it down to 1 because honestly, you really can't pack that much when you're backpacking. And the last item is a cute little skirt. I bought this summer. It's just a nice cotton skirt for if we ever do anything nice, if it's, you know, day trips, things like that if it's nice weather. And then I have t-shirts. So obviously I'm wearing this cream coloured t-shirt. I have a white t-shirt, an orangey shade t-shirt. Again, I've rolled some of these up. So I've rolled them up along the bottom, if you can see. And then I've got one folded on top. So I've got an orange t-shirt, a white t-shirt, the t-shirt that I'm wearing. I have a pink cropped t-shirt. So this one comes up to about my belly button, which I wear with my leggings. That's a lovely travel t-shirt. I have a really thin grey one from All Saints. These ones have been my favourites, honestly. If you can get into All Saints, these are expensive t-shirts, like £40 for a t-shirt. Pretty expensive, but they're super thin and they pack down to barely anything. So if you compare the size, like this is just two regular, this one's like a thicker cotton from Target. This is the All Saints one. So you can see it's kind of half the size. So I'd highly recommend going into All Saints and spending money on small t-shirts like that. I have a grey vest and I have a white vest. And then I have two of these. I have the same thing twice. It's like a cute little vest in this peachy shade, and then I also have a grey shade. And these are great to wear with my trousers that I showed you earlier, my little pink ones and my orange ones. And the last thing I have in here is a long sleeved merino wool top. I bought this just before we left from Decathlon. I thought if I ever go anywhere really, really cold and I want an extra layer underneath my cashmere jumper, this would be perfect. So this is from Decathlon, really, really thin, but it's merino wool, so it should be nice and warm. So it's quite a lot of tops, but honestly, I quite like to mix and match my wardrobes and have a lot of versatility. I feel like you can wear the same things over and over again if you switch and change, you know, either the top or the bottom. So I did like to have quite a few different options there. And the last packing cube that I have has in my underwear. So I'm obviously not going to show you all of my underwear, but I have two of these sports bras. I've had these for years. I bought them from TK Maxx a while ago, but these are super, super supportive, really, really comfortable, really love them. I have a regular bra, and then I have underwear and socks. I can show you my socks. I've got about 6 pairs of these. I've got another pair of Christmas socks that keep my feet warm, nice fluffy ones, and then just knickers basically. So I'm not going to show you my underwear, but I have a good selection of kind of different ones and enough for, I would say, 2 weeks at least. I have at least 14 pairs of underwear, probably a little bit more. So yeah, that's my underwear package. And then over here, the last couple of bits of clothing that I have is, this is a men's shirt from Topman. I love this, I love the colours, and it's just a really comfy, easy way just to throw on over without adding too much of bulk. So I also have this Patagonia jacket, which is thicker and warmer, and it's beautiful and it's lovely, but it's sometimes too much. So I think having a men's shirt in particular, something that's quite big and oversized and baggy, is really, really comfortable to wear when you're traveling. But this has been brilliant. This has been keeping me nice and warm. Again, I'll leave it linked down below if I can find it. I have a scarf. This was a last minute, like, okay, I'm taking it, whatever. And I think it might come in handy because I think it's going to get cold where we're going next. So this is just a kind of camel colour scarf that I've had for a couple of years from ASOS. It was super cheap. You can find scarves, you know, really affordably for lots of different places, but I thought this colour was lovely. It kind of goes with everything in my wardrobe. And I think the last thing in terms of clothing is my puffer jacket, again from Patagonia. I'll leave it linked down below if I can find it. This was quite expensive, but I bloody love it. I love the colours, and it's been keeping me nice and warm, and I highly recommend it. And it's similar to my waterproof jacket in that it packs down to something about this size as well. So that's really, really handy for travelling, to have things that pack down small. Okay, so that's all of my clothing. In terms of bags, I did bring my camera bag. This is my Peak Design 6-litre everyday sling in grey. I absolutely love this. This is what I use most days when I'm taking my camera out. I pop my camera in here and just have this. I don't take my big backpack. So I'm really, really happy that I brought this. At one point, I was not sure it was going to fit in, but it was actually really important for me to have this with me because it keeps my camera safe. It looks nice and slick, and yeah, I just think it's a great design, great size, and I'm really, really happy I brought it. Let's talk about my bag. Oh, this is my day backpack. So I thought I would talk you through everything I have here. So this bag, again, I did a video, I'll leave it linked up here and down in the bottom as well. A really great bag for photographers because it can fit in my 15-inch MacBook Pro. It can also fit in some things in the top here, and it has a camera section, so I'll show you that in a second. But if we talk through what's in here, so now I bought a bag protector. This is to protect against water, so if it's raining, it's a waterproof protector. But I also think it gives me peace of mind in terms of pickpocketing. I used this when we travelled through the airports and I felt really, really safe having this on my back with this covering it, making sure that nobody could get into all my little pockets. So I'd recommend getting one of these for waterproof protection, but also just from, you know, thieves, things like that. Next up, I have a yoga book, which I haven't used yet, but I was doing yoga classes every Monday on my YouTube channel. So I thought it could be nice to have this with me. It's a really great book actually, with lots and lots of different poses in here, different sequences. And I just think it's a really good size and it's got a lot of information in there. So it's kind of essential for anybody who wants to practice yoga or teach yoga whilst they're traveling. I think this is a really good thing to carry around with me, gives me inspiration. Next up in here, I have some wires. These should be in my wire pouch. I'll talk about my wire pouch in a minute. I have a Kindle, again, got some videos on this, I'll leave them linked down below. This is the Kindle Paperwhite in blue. I love the colour, I think it's brilliant. I haven't done much reading because I've been producing so much content for my YouTube channel. I hope you've been enjoying it, but I'm hoping at some point I'll start reading again. I really want to get back into reading. I have a hair grip. This was for when I was travelling. It's just easy to shove my hair up. I have a lip balm. This is from Smile Direct Club, where I'm getting my braces done. And then I have a couple of hair bubbles attached to a small little clip in case I want to put half my hair up, shove my hair in a bun. I think it's always handy to have hair bubbles and hair grips just kind of in your bag with you. And a silk hair tie, again, just a different option. In this little section, I have two sets of glasses. So I have my sunglasses in this cute little blue pouch. These are prescription, so they're, you know, for my eyesight, which is brilliant. And then in the red one, I have my regular glasses. I don't wear them that often, but they're there in case I ever want to wear them. And then in there, I also have one of the cleaning cloths for glasses, so that just stays in there. And at the side, I have my water bottle. We both have a Life Straw water bottle each. These are brilliant for traveling because they have a straw design, so you can drink through here. But also on the inside, they have a filter, so you can basically drink from streams, from rivers, from city water, from tap water, anything, and it will get rid of all the bacteria. I don't know about 100%, maybe 99%. I'll leave it linked down below in case you want to have a look for yourselves. But it's a really great item for traveling if you're not sure about the safety of the water and how clean it is. And then in the bottom of my backpack here, this bit opens up. And I have my big lens, which is my Tamron 70-180 f2.8. My camera that I'm filming on right now is the Sony a6600 with the Tamron 17-70 lens. I'm also using my Rode Wireless Go mics, so there's one here and there's one on there. So that's everything that's there, plus my tripod. So also need to include my tripod in this. It's the Manfrotto Element Small Tripod. I'll be linking as much of this as I can in the description box down below. But my camera would typically sit in here. I then have a small little light in case I do any video inside somewhere dark. I have a battery pack. I have my SD card holder. And then I have a little pouch here which has spare batteries, and I keep my microphones in here as well when I'm not using them. So that's my kind of camera bag. And then in the front section here, I have the rest of my braces. So I'm currently doing Smile Direct Club. I have about 5 weeks left, so these are the braces that I have left to continue to finish, so I keep them in there. I have this, which is, you know when you change your lens and you take the lens off your camera, so you have to put the ends on it. I keep that in there just so it's safe. And then I have a spare face mask. And I think that's everything. Oh, I have a carabiner here in case I want to attach, you know, my sandals or my jackets, things like that from the side of the bag. I can do that there. I have a lock to keep it safe, locked up if I want to, you know, for when we're traveling on the bus, things like that. I can keep my bag locked up and safe. Okay, only a few more items left, I promise. I know this is a lot. So on this side, I have let's talk about my shampoo and conditioner. So I've talked about these in a previous video. I would like to do a whole video talking about these. But basically, I'm using soap bars while we're traveling just to save on space, save on plastic, all that good stuff. I have these bars that I keep in these boxes. I bought the bars and the boxes from Amazon. So I'll leave them linked below if I can find them. And I put a little sticker on just saying shampoo, conditioner. I have one for shaving, which I'm not sold on, I'll be honest, and then one for face and body. So yes, my face wash is a bar of soap. I think it's actually pretty good. I'm quite enjoying it. But this is definitely something that's quite big in my bag, but it was quite important to me to have something that I enjoyed using, and also something that isn't just a plastic bottle that we're going to throw away, you know, every couple of weeks or so. I also have a Manfrotto Tripod. This is for when I vlog with my phone. Yeah, I'll leave it linked down below. Brilliant. I've not been using it a whole lot because I'm trying to be quite safe in terms of when I vlog. But I think in Oxapampa I'll use it quite a lot because I think I feel a lot safer. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. Next up is my tech pouch. Now this is something I've had for years. It just says beach please. I bought this when I was in Miami to put in, you know, wet swimsuits or keep things in here when I went to the beach, like my phone, things like that, keep it safe and dry. It's actually now turned into my wires pouch. So I have in here things like my laptop charger, my phone charger thing, USB, and then I have my camera battery charger here, and then I've got lots of wires for my Kindle, for my light. I've got my wireless headphones, need to charge them today. Lots of different wires in here basically, and it's just kind of this is my way of staying organized. Jeremy thinks it's a complete mess because he's like super organized, but for me this will do. This is organized enough for me. So I just know that anything techie is in there. So I think it's quite good to have a little pouch like that just to keep things safe. I have my braces box, which is just some Smile Direct Club for my braces. Toothpaste we're sharing at the moment, so we've almost finished this one. We bought a new one today, but we use the Colgate Sensitive toothpaste. Toothbrush, I'm using a bamboo toothbrush. We've got a pack of 6 or 8, I can't remember each. So mine are the white ones and Jeremy's are black, so we never get them confused. I like using bamboo just because it's more eco-friendly, you're not using plastics. It's just better generally for the environment, and I quite enjoy the brush. Next up, I have my Saramonic DI mini microphone for my iPhone. I'm using this when I'm vlogging. I've done a whole video, I'll leave it linked below. You know the drill, I do videos talking about everything. So I've really enjoyed this. This has been actually one of my favourite purchases, I think. I really enjoy using that. Hairbrush, this is just a small mini hairbrush that we had. I don't brush my hair all that often, so I don't particularly need it that much. I use it just when I wash my hair. I have a small compact mirror, not for beauty reasons. I guess maybe to put my eyebrows, I did that the other day. I don't know, just thought I probably could do with a mirror. We have these 3 moon bags. Well, it's called Moon. These are silicone bags that you can keep in the fridge. You can store food in there. Apparently they're leak proof as well. So we bought these so that we could use them for storing blueberries or sandwiches or fruit, whatever it is. And we've actually used them quite a few times already. I chopped up half a pineapple and put it in one of these and kept it for a couple of days. We've got one in the fridge now with some food in it. Jeremy went and bought some almonds today and filled one of them. So they're actually coming in really, really useful. I highly recommend these because they pack down so small, but then also you can actually store quite a lot in them. So I think these have been a really good purchase. Next up is super glue. So I actually bought this here in Lima because with my microphone, this fluffy bit kept coming off and I lost it in a park. And about 10 minutes later, I realized I had to walk all the way back. Actually found it somehow, I don't know how I found it, and super glued it back on. So if you do buy this mic, make sure you buy some super glue and super glue it on. But the only thing we could find was a pack of 4 super glues. So this one's already been opened and these ones are ready to go. So I'm just going to keep it in case we ever need super glue. Probably not an essential, it's just something that I needed at the time. Headphones, they can go in my tech bag. I have 2 external hard drives. These are the Lassie. Again, I've done a video, leave a link down below. I'll leave these linked down below as well. These are 5 terabytes and I store all of my photographs and YouTube videos on both of these, so that everything I have is on my laptop and it's also on each of these. So then when we travel tomorrow, I'm going to pop one in my bag that I'm taking with me, like on, you know, sat with me on the bus, and I'll pop my other one in my big bag. so that if anything happens to either of them, I've got it hopefully backed up somewhere else. So I do recommend having 2. These are 5 terabytes. You could probably get something smaller, but because I like to do a lot of photography, a lot of YouTube videos, I think 2 is kind of, 5 terabytes is kind of what I need, and especially having 2 so it's backed up twice. A couple more masks. I have these, you know, the full face, whatever they're called, full face masks, and then I've got our Just Interesting People podcast mask as well. A couple of different options there. I have my passport in a passport holder, which I really like. I have my purse. I bought this recently from TK Maxx, so I probably won't be able to link it. Just with, you know, cards, money, vaccines, that good stuff. I have a notebook. So I bought this again from TK Maxx just before I left, and I've been writing down what we do every single day, which has actually been really, really good fun, because I think it'll be nice to look back on and be like, oh, what do we do on that day? And I've kind of written down details of what we're doing, what we're eating, all that stuff. So I think it'd be really nice to fill that and keep going, hopefully. So that's there. I have a pen. This is one that I bought for Jeremy for Christmas, and then I bought myself one straight afterwards because I really liked it. Probably not an essential to get a nice pen, but I think just a pen in general is useful. I have a Peak Design neck strap. So on my camera, I have the wrist cuff, which is what I use all of the time. I think I've used this like twice. The wrist cuff is definitely my favorite because I feel like it's actually attached to me, and you know, you can't pull it off my hand. Really, really, really recommend that. If you're not into cuffs though, these from Peak Design are really lovely. They're just neck straps for your camera, so it attaches on and you can attach, you know, hang your camera from your neck. It's super soft material and really lovely to use basically. Really enjoy it. Next up is the South America Lonely Planet Guide. We bought this because we weren't sure where we were going, when we were going, how long we were going for, and I thought rather than buying a Peru book, a Bolivia book, a Chile book, an Argentina book, this book, you know, having all the different options, I thought, why don't we just get one book with all of the information in there? So it's very big, and we probably don't need all of these countries. We're not going to all of them, but I didn't know where we were going and how long for, and we still don't really know. So I think this will help us along the way just to figure out, you know, the main things to do in each place, places to eat, places to stay, time of year to go, currency, all that information. So it's quite a hefty book, but I think it is something that will come in quite handy as we're traveling. Okay, last things to talk about is in my beauty, I guess, pouch. It's not beauty at all. I guess it's like cosmetics, or I don't know what you would call this, but it's a pouch full of goodies basically. So if we open it up, I know you probably can't see, it has these 2 sections that are zipped and then a thing in the middle that can flip either side. So I'm just going to talk to you about everything that I have in here. So on one side is where I keep my liquids and things like that, and I actually put my liquids in these zippable bags just so that if one of them leaks, at least it's not going to leak over everything, it'll just leak in here. So in here I have Bare Republic sun cream, and it's a mineral sun cream which is good for the environment, it's reef safe, it's all these different things. It's a really great one. I'll leave it linked down below. So we have sun cream, and we also have a Bare Republic face sun cream as well, which is tinted, which is a really nice one to use. A small toothpaste and a lip balm. Oh, and a hand sanitizer. I'll need that out for the trip tomorrow. I then have mosquito stuff. So I have the Avon Skin So Soft spray. I have a Jungle Formula DEET mosquito spray, and I have a Tiger Balm in case I do get bitten. It really helps alleviate any of the itchiness and the pain. Then I have my kind of smellies. So I have a perfume, a deodorant. This is my face cream. It's a Nivea cream, and then my face oil, which is Clarins, and it's the Lotus Treatment Oil. And I also have a can of Batiste dry shampoo, just for the days where I can't be bothered to wash my hair. So that's all my kind of liquids go in that side. In one of the middle sections, I have lots of hair bubbles. I have a pack here, but then I also have, I mean, double that amount. I'm not going to get them all out, but I have hair bubbles. I also have hair grips, like bobby pins, and I have some tampons. So I don't use tampons all that often because, like I said, I use the pads that I reuse. But if, for example, we want to go swimming in a waterfall when I'm on a period, I just have a couple of tampons that I can use if I need to. On the other side of the zippy thing, I have my razor, and I use Gillette. I believe this is the Mach 3. It's like the men's razor. Oh, Fusion. Gillette Fusion. And I have 4 spare razor blades. So I change these every month maybe, so I might need to buy some more whilst we're away, but I just thought at least I've got some with me. I then have 2 pairs of scissors. So I chop my own hair and I chop Jeremy's hair, so these are kind of essentials as well. I have just regular hair scissors, and then these ones get away some of the like bulk in Jeremy's hair. He's got quite thick hair. And then I have 2 tweezers. Yeah, 2 Tweezerman tweezers just for my eyebrows. That's in there. And then in this other side is more medical stuff, I guess. So I have some more of these face masks, you know, the full face. I've got 4 of those in case I ever need extras. I have some migraine relief. I quite often get migraines, so this has been quite good to have with me. I've not used them so far, but it is something that if I need them, I kind of really do need them. Another scrunchie. I have some dental floss. I have some codeine. So basically I got my wisdom teeth taken out 4 years ago. They gave me 2 packets of these, and I used the 1 packet while I was recuperating from the operation. But these kind of knock you out. These are really, really good painkillers. So I thought it's great to travel with something that's really strong in case one of us breaks an arm or does something awful. At least we've got pain relief that will actually help, like will actually do something. I then have some ibuprofen. I have some Rennies because I quite often get a sore tummy. I have some paracetamol for headaches, pains, things like that. I have a first aid dental kit. So I went to the dentist in France over summer just for like a general clean and checkup, and he said I needed a filling, but then he didn't have any like appointments. Then when I was in England, they didn't have any appointments. When I went back to France, they still didn't have any appointments. So apparently I need a filling in my mouth, but I'm not in pain, I don't feel it. But I bought this just in case it starts to hurt. I can get it bandaged up before I go to a dentist here, I guess, if I need to. I have some Voltarol. I often get pains in my back, like I often pull different muscles, so this is just kind of something to help if that ever happens. I have a spare set of headphones. I think I've got 2 that are like open and in use, and then a spare one because I love these headphones. I have a tape measure. I don't know why I have a tape measure, but I do in case I need to measure anything. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, just in case. Probably not going to use this, but if I do need to measure something, at least I'll have it. So bit of a random one, I know. Nail varnish, I just got a really cute like pinky brown shade. Again, don't think I'll use that often, but in case I ever want to feel cute. A tiny little nail file. And then I have spare soap bars. So I have a shampoo and a conditioner bar. These are from Faith in Nature. And then I have a spare shaving balm, face and body bar. These are from Eco Warrior. Again, as much as I can will be linked down below. And then I have some spare toothbrushes. So like I said, the ones that I get are eco-friendly. They're made out of bamboo, and I have 5 extras. So when I want to change my toothbrushes, I have some spare. I don't want to be buying plastic ones. And also because I wear braces, I brush my teeth like 3 times per day after every meal. And then I also brush my braces, so they get used, like my toothbrush gets used quicker than Jeremy's, for example, because I'm literally brushing my teeth all the time. So I have spare toothbrushes for when I need those. And I think that is everything. Yeah, that's everything. So that's everything that I've packed for 9 weeks backpacking around South America. That's all my clothes, my shoes, my books, my bags, my toys, my tech, everything I've included in this video. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this. I really hope it was informative. I will leave all the videos that I've talked about linked down below. I'll try and find as many of these products as I can as well and leave them linked down below, so it's easy for you to shop and find and try and figure out what you might want for your traveling as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it was super long. I tried to be as quick as I could. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Please do make sure you subscribe for more of my videos, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.